window open again?
Papa, I wanted my painting to dry quickly. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
We are a group here at Michigan State University that strives to have theater access for all. And we work with a lot of different designers and puppeteers, and we also collaborate with special education and people that work a lot with students who are neurodiverse to really get their input and perspective. I've always considered myself the children's theater expert, and I'm learning as we've developed these shows more and more about working with individuals that are neurodiverse and how to really include them into not only the performances, but into the creation of the performances. So What If Wilhelmina was our fourth show for audiences that are neurodiverse. And we certainly have learned a lot along the way, and the shows have grown as we've developed different methods and integrated students who are neurodiverse into the productions.
Hey, over here!
And who are you?
Well, I'm the streamer!
I was just painting you.
Because you want to stream, right?
Yeah.
So let's stream!
So Dionne and I had met years ago when she worked in New York with Lincoln Center. Fast forward decades later, and I wrote this book, and she got a copy of the book and called me and said, you know, I'm at Michigan State now running the Sense-Ability Ensemble program, and what I love about the book is all of the emotion in the little girl's face. And it would be, I think it would adapt nicely to the stage. Can I adapt your book into a musical? And I thought for about 2 seconds and said, okay, sure, would love that. She explained it through the lens of her work. It just made total sense. And she did a beautiful job adapting the book. And it is perfect for neurodiverse audiences.
Whether you're learning math or how to read or how to deal with an emotion, music has a profound effect of reaching that emotion or that part of your brain that helps things stick.
As a cure, faith can be a star.
The things that I noticed that Dionne has brought in specifically for the neurodiversity aspect is letting the kids come and experience different things. They are a part of the play themselves. They get to feel things, they get to do activities that incorporates them, so it makes it a little bit more special.
For What If Wilhelmina, some of the touch points were letting the kids, if they wanted to, always, asking, put out their hand, if they wanted to feel the cat whiskers on their hand. The cat's tongue at the end, we used sandpaper to see if they wanted to see what a kitty kiss felt like. We had them helping to draw Wilhelmina in the beginning of the show. They had the little activity booklets, so they were participating in that way. One of my favorite parts of the show is when we invite children to come up onto the stage and look for Wilhelmina. So they have the little magnifying glasses and they're searching for the cat. So it's really breaking that fourth wall between the stage and the audience and really inviting that participation back and forth.
We've had a couple different actors that have been in part of the different Sense-Ability Ensemble shows. And it's just great to have theater for all and have them be able to represent themselves.
I always kind of knew that I was a little different, that I learned things a little differently or a little slower than others, and that I needed more help than the other kids. And sometimes that would cause me to get treated a little differently, and sometimes some kids weren't the nicest about it, but I was a part of this show last year when they performed it, because last year they performed it, they went to a bunch of elementary schools. And honestly, it always feels super nice and inclusive because most people don't even, I guess, treat me any differently. Like, even if they know that I have autism, they just treat me like another cast member or just another person, which I always really appreciate.
I've had so many parents say to me that they just don't go to the theater because they're worried about their child getting overstimulated or people staring or pointing or just feeling embarrassed sometimes by outbursts. And I feel like just having a safe space for them to feel comfortable and welcome. There's a big difference between you're welcome here, and this was created specifically for you in mind. And I think that's the goal of this, for them to feel like this was created specifically for them, and that it's a totally inclusive space, and no matter what happens, it's going to be okay. And that, we will work to make it the best experience possible for them.